Awesome. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for getting on the call tonight. Welcome to our Juice Plus Freedom Revolution event. My name is Angela, and I will be hosting this event along with Brie, Megan, and Lauren. And then we'll also get to hear from a few others who are in this community. We are here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. You have been invited because Brie or Megan respects you and would love for you to know what we are up to. This will be relaxed and fun. You won't have to buy or sign up for anything. We're just going to share some quick information and stories. So we hope that you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life needing to hear this message. So thanks for coming. To kick it off, I'd like to ask a question. Would you agree that being healthy today can be challenging? And you can just give me a thumbs up if you agree that being healthy today is challenging. Of course it is. We'd all love to look good, feel good, and live a long life. And we know it's our job to try and make this happen, but unfortunately, it can be complicated, unpleasant. It can be complicated and unpleasant and even confusing. And that's where we come in. I'd like to introduce you to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Brie, Megan, and I, along with thousands of others, are part of a unique community where together we are taking our health back in ways that are simple, doable, and fun. The goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health, meet them where they're at, and empower positive changes along the way. Tonight, we're going to take you through 3 doorways that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. And those are free resources, nutritional support, and then the organization that makes all of this possible. So to start off, we'll talk about free resources. So the team at the Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of fantastic resources for families to use. We have a cookbook of clean and easy recipes. We have short webinars on trending health topics, a home fitness series, and our Start Strong program, which is designed to raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a positive body image and good nutritional habits. If you want to take a look at these resources, reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and they can send you the link. So the second way we're committed to helping others is through nutrition, which is really the foundation of good health. We know that we have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which are raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. They are not just good for you, they're absolutely critical. So we're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings every day, but almost no one does. Think about it. How many days in the past week have you gotten in 9 to 13 servings of fruits, vegetables, and berries? Even the best eaters need help, and that's why we are so thankful to offer the nutritional support of something called Juice Plus. So you might be asking, what is Juice Plus? Juice Plus is over 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods. It is non-GMO and NSF certified to be pure. I love to call it a salad in a capsule. And you can see the different capsules and their ingredients here on the screen. It's important to understand the process that the plants go through to be encapsulated or put into chewable form. First of all, our fruits, vegetables, and berries are completely vine ripened. They remain attached to the plant until the nutrition is fully developed, which is very different than the produce that we find in the grocery store these days. The fruits and vegetables are then ground up, which is better than simply juicing. We use the entire whole food, including peels, leaves, and seeds whenever possible, which provides a lot more nutrition. So in an orange, for example, up to 80% of the vitamin C is found in the peel. I don't know about you, but I'm not eating orange peels very often. It is then slowly dried at low temperatures, preserving the live nutrients. And then it's put into capsules and chewables. Here's what I love about Juice Plus. It's scientifically proven, so there's actually 38 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals, with several more on the way in the near future, making it the most researched nutritional product in the world. It's food, not a vitamin. And when you look at the capsules, you can actually see a nutrition label, not a vitamin label on them. It's the same label that you'd see on a bag of frozen broccoli in the grocery store. The government considers it real food. There's no warning label, making it safe for people of all ages, pregnant and nursing mothers, children, elderly, and even professional athletes. So then along with the Juice Plus fruit, veggie, and berry capsules, we have a few other products that I think are really exciting. So most recently, we came out with an omega blend, and it's made from 6 plant sources, which make it both sustainable and safe. They contain the full spectrum of naturally occurring omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 oils, and are encapsulated using brand new low temperature technology so that none of the delicate oils in the capsules are damaged. And so the omega blend actually comes straight from the algae and other plants rather than a typical fish oil that comes from the fish. And then we have the chocolate and vanilla complete, which is vegan, gluten-free, whole food protein, fiber, amino acids, fruits, and vegetables in a shake. It's a great quick breakfast, post-workout recovery, or just a healthy snack. And you can also turn it into things like healthy pancakes, healthy edible cookie dough, protein balls, all kinds of yummy snacks. And then the Juice Plus Complete Bars and Tower Garden are other excellent ways we help people add more whole food to their diet as well. And you can see the Tower Garden here. It's actually a way to grow fresh fruits and vegetables in your house, which is really cool. And then we also have a 4-month program with a 10-day jumpstart called the Shred 10 program. And this helps people jumpstart their health in a really fun and supportive community. You can do the 10-day jumpstart just once, but many people love doing it on a monthly basis. You can check out shred10.com or talk to the person who invited you to this call to learn more about it. The program is for people who want to jump in and take control of their health and get results fast. You'll probably have people asking you about it because you'll look and feel truly amazing. So now we're going to transition and we are going to hear some stories about what Juice Plus has done in people's lives. So Megan, I'll go ahead and have you unmute and tell us your story. Can you get it? Let's see.
Yes. Okay. I should be good now. All right. So I'm going to share my story. For several months, I had been looking into ways to increase my family's daily intake of fruits and vegetables, as well as researching the impact that whole foods, fruits and vegetables had on our bodies and our minds. What I quickly realized was that despite my best efforts, we were nowhere near the recommended 9 to 13 servings. I knew I wanted to increase this, but also recognized the real life struggle of trying to get 3 young ones and myself and my wife to eat that amount of fruits and vegetables in a day. So I reached out to a friend who made it look so simple and learned about a way that we could flood our bodies with over 30 fruits and vegetables every single day. We have been eating Juice Plus for about a month now, and the results are already so amazing. I honestly did not know how badly I was feeling until I started seeing improvements, both physically and mentally. The first thing I noticed was that my headaches completely disappeared. Prior to eating Juice Plus, I was getting probably 4 to 5 headaches per week, often not being able to alleviate them and sometimes having them carry over into the next day. To not have to deal with this constant pain has been life-changing. Another amazing effect that I have noticed is that my kids are eating healthier. I've always tried to have healthy options for them to choose from when snacking, but I can now see that they are choosing without me even prompting them healthier and more nutritious snacks. They are trying new things and all around expanding their variety of fruits and vegetables. My son, who many would classify as a picky eater, has been trying and liking new things, which has been amazing to watch, especially since he was the kid who I could barely get to eat applesauce, let alone anything with any color or texture to it. I've also noticed the whole family has experienced an increase in our body's ability to fight illness. My kids are fairly healthy, but I can tell you that since my twins were born, I cannot remember a winter that we did not end up at the doctor's office or urgent care and on some type of antibiotic. This year we have only been there for well checks, which makes this mama so happy. I'm so thankful that I've learned about and started eating Juice Plus, and I'm looking forward to seeing the long-term benefits as they come.
That's so awesome. Thank you, Megan. And I love just like the true raw picture of your kiddo right there while you're doing this, because that's the beauty in this business. So thank you for sharing. And then Brie, if you want to just hop on and just welcome the people who are here and just tell us why you're excited to be joining this community, that would be great.
Yes. Well, I just want to say thank you for those of you who came. I really appreciate it. And I'm in the healthcare organization, so it's very important to me. But I've seen a lot of opportunity for change in my lifestyle. And so I'm really excited to be part of Juice Plus and just see where it takes me.
Awesome. Thank you, Brie. I'm excited to see where it takes you too.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for sharing, girls. And now Lauren is going to take over and talk about the business opportunity with us.
All right. Can you guys hear me? You've got a little bit of feedback, Lauren.
Yeah,
I think it might be your own. Okay. Better now?
Yeah.
Well, you have open. I did. I canceled the other one. So we should be good to go. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and switch gears, and I'm going to share my screen here to give you guys something to look at in addition to my beautiful face, right? So I appreciate everybody who shared. And now we're going to switch gears to talk a little bit about the Freedom Revolution, which is the business community. So most of the people that you've already heard talk tonight are part of that community. And similar to the mission of Juice Plus, which is to bring freedom through improved health, that also gives us a lot of freedom in our lives. And so one thing that's really important to know is that 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. We really meet people where they're at, so we serve customers as well as people who are looking for additional options. So I want to first address two common questions about Juice Plus. The first is, how does it work? Well, those that you've heard share a little bit tonight, and you'll hear a few more later, all paid $50 a year to kind of own their own business, which is super inexpensive. They all have an online office. And really what they do is they just earn residual income by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth. If you think about it, there are things that you love, maybe products you buy, clothing brands you love, jewelry you love, like my Tasley earrings here are one of my favorites, and it's a company that I recommend to so many people. And so this is really similar to that, as you're just recommending something that you really enjoy or you've seen make changes in your health. The cool thing is that Juice Plus actually delivers bills, collects from all the customers, and so there's no inventory to keep. And no quotas, no minimums. Everybody can do as little or as much as they want, which just makes it fun. Also, they get access to additional resources that really help them take it to the next level in their health, which I think is pretty awesome, and it's helped my family tremendously. The second question is, what's so great about the Juice Plus company? Well, for one, it was formed nearly 50 years ago, which you don't hear that about a lot of work from home businesses nowadays. And it still has the same president and founder, Jay Martin. It is privately held, totally debt-free, and at the top position level of the company, which anybody can get to. There's no, limit in who can get to that position. There is medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescriptions. Whew, I'm running out of breath, along with college assistance, holiday bonus, and a monthly expense allowance. And so some people do this, so that they can pay off additional debt every month and for it to be short-term cash. Some use it to plan for retirement so that they still have that wealth building and retirement strategy in place. And one thing that I love even more is that not only do we inspire healthy living as a company, but we inspire healthy giving. So we've impacted over 1 million families so far with Free Juice Plus for children through our family health study. And that's essentially any child age 4 through full-time college can get the red and green gummies or capsules for free. And that's just a cool way to get additional nutrition into kids when it is such a challenge, like Megan said, as she shared her story, it can be a real challenge. We're also the title sponsor for the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend, which I right now personally have a near and dear heart to this. I have a few friends whose kids are fighting cancer and they're actually at St. Jude's right now. And I can't tell you how proud it makes me to be part of an organization and company that wants to see kids fight things that kids shouldn't be having to face, quite frankly. We're also very active with the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. Within those is Children's Hunger Fund, which is one that is really neat in providing families and underprivileged kids meals that are healthy. If you want to know any more about where we volunteer, what we're involved with, feel free to reach out to the person that invited you, and you can hear a little bit more about how we're partnering in different places beyond those that are represented on this slider that I've shared about. So we're going to switch to hearing a couple more stories that are going to share a little bit about, just health experiences and also kind of what this business community has done for people. And so the two people you're going to hear from tonight are going to tell us a little bit why they chose to partner with Juice Plus. And so I'm going to ask Lauren Layton if she'll hop on and share her story.
Absolutely. You guys, this is such a fun call. I love getting to see all these new faces and some familiar faces on here. So my name's Lauren Layton. I am in Indiana, and my background's in healthcare. I am a physician assistant. Most of my time working has been in the emergency room, but I also have worked in a wellness clinic as well. And I'm also a mom. I have 2 kiddos, a newly 5-year-old daughter, and then a almost 3-year-old son. And then my husband and I have been married for going on 10 years. So that's a little bit about my background. And our family was introduced to Juice Plus almost 6 years ago. So 6 years ago next month, which is crazy. And actually a colleague of mine introduced us to Juice Plus. We really didn't know each other super well. She knew that we liked to ride our bikes. And so that just made her think of us, because we all know that when you work out, you need extra nutrition to help with that breakdown. So what she didn't know is that my husband and I were trying to be as healthy as we could, but I recognized that we were falling short. We have always been huge gardeners, and, we're just trying to eat as healthy as we could, but we were still getting sick all the time, honestly, which I thought was just normal, and my husband works in healthcare too, so what I now know is that's not normal, because we don't get sick anymore. Really rarely, actually, after starting Juice Plus. I did not really think we were going to have any awesome, results. I just was excited to get the nutrition, and I loved the research. So that was enough to get us started. And I actually started the franchise or the business at the same time, which I'm so thankful that I did that. And I'm thankful that I learned about it at that time too. I just had a couple other people in my life that I thought about, mostly my parents, honestly, because of the studies about cardiac risk and prevention. So I really wanted my parents, I really wanted my siblings on Juice Plus, so decided to do something called the Healthy Living Plan. So did that, and then honestly have just been taking the next step, never knowing that I was going to end up where I have today. And this business has been such a blessing to our family. as a PA, I have the ability to make a really great living, which is awesome, but you have to be away from your family to do that. And so what I've been able to do with this business is to replace the income that I was making working part-time in the emergency room so that I can be home with my kids more. And I've just progressively cut back every time that I've had a kiddo, which has been such a huge blessing. I'm able to be around and be really present for them. And this community is unlike any other community I've ever been a part of. And if I had to say one thing that was my very favorite, like I love Juice Plus, I love what this has done for our family financially, but I would never ever part with this community. I've made some of my best friends just through this business. And most of these people I would never have known otherwise, which is just crazy. But so much fun. And I'm really excited about our family's future, about our team's future, and about just watching all of these women and men too, and just seeing where the Lord takes everyone. So if you guys even have like a little tiny part of you that's curious, because that is how I was. There was a little tiny part of me that was curious about the business side of things, even though I never would have thought that I'd be doing something like this. But if there's any part of you that's curious, just explore it because it's totally worth it.
Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. I loved hearing that. And I can't believe it's been 6 years. That's crazy. Well, thank you for sharing. All right, I'm going to invite our last person on tonight, Miss Lisa Maddock, to share her story.
Hey everyone, this is so fun. Thank you so much for having me. And Lauren invited me to share my story. It's a big story, and I'm going to get deep with you guys tonight and get really real on what this has been for me. So I'm Lisa Maddock. I live in Troy, Missouri. I'm a mom of 4, been married 22 years. I've been eating Juice Plus for 14 years. And actually 14 years ago, I was extremely, extremely sick. I could not hold my life down. I had significant digestive issues. I was just a big mess. I was undiagnosed, so I didn't really know what was wrong with me. With pernicious anemia, Graves' disease, irritable bowel, post-traumatic stress, anxiety, depression. I didn't know any of these things that were going on in my body. And I was really, no, this is just me. I'm telling you my story. I was really praying for a solution because what I was finding with specialists were not helping me. I was just getting on more medicine and more medicine. They also diagnosed me with lupus. So there was a lot of medicine there. And I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to have more babies. I had just had 2 babies, more. And this just wasn't a solution for me with the medical road. And so another mother came up to me. She was a total stranger, and she asked me if I'd ever heard of Juice Plus. I really don't remember the conversation, but I remember her telling me that it was food in a capsule, fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I immediately gave her my credit card number and signed up on everything. For me, the complete shakes was something that the first thing that I could hold down without pain. In years, like I'm talking years. So really what has through the plant nutrition is I've been able to reverse all of those disease processes. So through a long period of time, so everyone always asks, how long did it take you? How long did it take you? It took me about a year to start having better energy, more vitality, less symptomatics were going on. Honestly, it wasn't until I joined this virtual franchise that I received the later part of my healing and what I needed for my mental health growth. I didn't start the business right away like Lauren did. I was a very sick person. And so I just continued support and learning through our field and the love that I received through the Juice Plus community and the knowledge that I grew in. And it was probably about after a year of eating Juice Plus that I kind of was naturally sharing this with other people and telling people like, gosh, have you heard there's fruits and vegetables in a capsule? Because no one seemed to know this. And that's when I got involved with the company. My husband and I went to our first international conference together, and it was in Memphis, Tennessee. And that whole weekend changed the whole next 15 years of our life. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 19 years. I've never really had to get a job because I've always had Juice Plus. And really what I learned through this business and sharing and getting that helper's high of serving other people, I gained victory over mental health. Really the anxiety, depression that I faced all through my life. I kind of, have always had it, even when I was little, and just experienced tremendous amount of trauma that exacerbated it. And really being a part of our Juice Plus community and field, that's where I learned how to grow these tools we've got in the business and our community. And that's what gave me my healing. So it was Juice Plus, the product for my body physically, and Juice Plus, the business opportunity for my health mentally. Really serving other people brings healing to you. And I served people hard through many years of suffering still. And now today, at 42 years old, I can say that I really live symptom-free. I do a ton of things in my lifestyle, which if you want to learn more, please connect with me. Please, Lauren can connect you to me, because there's a lot of tools I use to help me overcome this. But I am so proud that I live symptom-free of all the diseases I was diagnosed with and anxiety, depression. I have overcome it through the power of nutrition and this field. So thank you so much for listening, being here tonight. I invite you guys to take a deeper look, because this is way bigger than you would ever imagine. It was way bigger than what I ever imagined when I got started. I've been doing this for 14 years, and I am literally just scratching the surface of how awesome this is. And I have reached many, many wonderful milestones in this business. So congratulations for being here. It was so nice. I wish I could talk to you all one-on-one. And again, Lauren, if anyone needs me, let me connect privately. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, I love hearing your story and just what a journey it's been for you, to get to where you are now. We all have things we have to go through in life, whether it's health or other things with family, etc. So thank you so much for sharing. Well, I am going to wrap us up. And so here we go. Hopefully you guys can see that slide. We're going to have some new faces in these pictures soon from people who are on this call, which is really exciting. So to wrap up, I want to again thank you guys for joining us. And tonight we're excited to really connect with two different types of people. So the first is people who are ready to take the next step in their health. And really, it could be as simple as not changing everything and just eating Juice Plus. It only costs a few dollars a day. Kids can get it for free. It doesn't have to be your child. It can be any child that you know that you'd like to sponsor. And it's really the simple, most convenient and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into families and into ourselves. I guarantee you, if you were to go and buy 30 fruits and vegetables at the store and try to eat them every day, it's going to cost you more than a little more than $2 a day. Or if it means checking out our free resources, those are really great too. And we have a lot of those cookbooks and everything, like Angela mentioned. The second type of person that we, are interested in connecting with are really people who maybe are looking for that different type of freedom. And so that may be some financial freedom in a way, just to expand their options. A lot of people nowadays are looking for an opportunity to work from home, whether it's to do it on the side on top of their full-time job, which we have many people in our company that do that or started out that way. I did. And, people will get the chance to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. They may get the chance to build their dreams instead of somebody else's, working the corporate grind. College students can pay for school without having to really get a job and just do this in stolen moments. So this all takes place, within this fun community that we call our Juice Plus family. So I want to invite you guys tonight, similar to Lauren and Lisa, and just encourage you to ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? And if you think of someone, we'd love to invite them to an event like this. We do them pretty often. We also have recorded calls. The one tonight is being recorded. So if there's someone you'd like to share it with, make sure to connect with the person that invited you. And after we're done, the person who invited you will connect with you in the next day to send you the link to the Healthy Living Revolution site that has all the free resources. So congratulations, Brie and Megan, for getting started and being brave enough to invite folks tonight to learn what you're up to and to get to share a little bit about your story. So thank you so much, everybody, and I hope you all have a fantastic night.